So if you haven't done it yet, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. My name's Claude Massey, and today I want to speak with you about expressing who you really are. And as I looked back into the history of my life, and when I was actually able to start expressing myself, it's an incredible journey. And it starts when I was 7 or 8 years old. And when I was 7 or 8 years old, young Claude Lee Massey in Los Angeles would say whatever he thought and whatever he felt at any time. But what happened was I became a young adult who began to go through puberty. I was 12 years old, I was 13 years old, and the most important thing in the world to me was to fit in. It was to be cool, and it was to be liked by everybody. And doing this caused me to stop speaking what I thought and what I felt. And how deep did that go, where I was holding in my real thoughts and emotions in order to fit in order to be liked? How far and how deep did that go in my personal life? And here's a question. When did it start for you? And when did it end for you? Has it ended yet? This thing that happens to most of us when we hit 12 or 13, and we have to fit in and we have to be cool, is we will naturally start to suppress our thoughts and feelings and try to make ourselves fit in. 13 years old, 14 years old, 15, 16, 17, 18. How long does this last? Well, for me personally, it lasted until I was about 33 years old. Trying to be liked by my supervisors and my managers and my peers. It was very important for me to fit in. And then I understood and had a revelation that I would like to share with you. This revelation consisted of a very simple theory, which is be yourself and fuck other people who don't like you. And I began to test this out, and I chose not to take other people's judgment of me into consideration. And I'll tell you what happened. There is a weight that is inside of you when you have to hold back what you're thinking and feeling. And even if you don't have to hold it back, perhaps you are trained to hold it back for all these years you've been holding it back. So very naturally, you do not say what you think or what you feel. This could actually be happening to you today. I want to challenge you to say what you think and what you feel. Because in my life, when I started to do this, there was a weight released off of me. And when I was leaving conversations, having spoken my mind and my feelings, there was nothing suppressed inside of me. I let all of it out. Imagine how relieving that feels. To ask the questions you want to ask. To say the things that you think and that you feel to those people who you are speaking with. It is liberating at an enormous degree. In addition, what happened in my life when I started expressing myself is I started actually having people polarize. Meaning some people didn't like me, but many more people did. People could see who I really was, sincerely. And those people who didn't like me, cast them aside, I did. Cast them aside, I did. And those who came closer were actually the people who understood who I am, how I think, how I feel, and accepted it. This is a wonderful thing, to be yourself. And to watch other people respond accordingly to this. Not everybody will want to spend all of their time around you. In fact, many will not. But you will have no burden of the weight of things unsaid. No burden of the weight of over-consideration of other people's thoughts and judgments of you. You will at least be able to say that you were the true version of yourself in every situation in front of you, and those who got along, came along, and those who didn't, You left them in the dust. So be yourself. I promise you. Be yourself. Don't try to fit in. And watch what happens when you start to say what you think and feel. And comment down below and let me know what happens. I have a good feeling about it. Trust me on this. And I believe in you. Take care.